First of all, graffiti doesn't describe what we do. That's why I like to call it anything other than that, like aerosol culture, aerosol art. There's a lot of kids out there right now saying hip-hop this, hip-hop that. Really don't know what it's about. My name's Mike Francisco. My tag is Dream.
The dream continues.
This isn't gonna be used as some you call it aerosol.
Whenever I do a piece, I do it for my homies.
I call it inner city culture.
Homies, you know? Homies, you know? I do it for other graffiti writers. I don't do it for nobody else, right?
What's up, big world? It's L Roneous here, Dream Day 2012. You know, commemorating the day commemorates my homie Mike Dream. Mike Francisco, graffiti writing legend from the Bay Area. Grew up in Alameda, locally known from Oakland, graffiti writer extraordinaire. TDK is the crew. The Bay is the stomping grounds, you know, he's a legend. He's one of the greatest that ever did it. He was taken from us, you know, early 2000. So, you know, it's like we get together once a year to keep his legacy alive. You know, at least once, you know. I go to Happy Valley all the time, visit the grave, you know. We try to use this one day, you know, to commemorate his life. You know, he's the original righteous outlaw. Without him, there's no me. You know, so people who enjoy me and the things that I do, what I stand for, you know, I learned some of my things, most of the things, you know, about being political and all that. I learned that from Mike. You know, that's my brother, my big brother, you know. Go way, way back, you know, before our voices changed, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this day is special. This is the first time I get to rock it, and, you know, I'm trying to turn this motherfucker out, you know, for Brother Mike, you know? Get out. This one for Mike Dream. Yeah. The legacy lives. Mike Francisco. King Dream. Born in the struggle. Raised by the hustle. He was product of his upbringing, and he was seasoned by the ways, kinda like a freedom. You should've seen him, smooth with the walk leaning, and like me, I resemble he, Mike dreaming. See, he was a product of his upbringing, and he was seasoned by the ways, kinda like a freedom. You should've seen him, smooth with the walk leaning, and like me, I resemble he, Mike dreaming. Yeah, Manang Miker, my Filipino brother, there was none like him. Met him twirling drumsticks, the rhythm of our life then. Hip-hop was an infant, we was just like it. On a learning level, I was freshman in the cypher, B-boy and DJ sidekick. But Mike was all about the can, man, caps in his back pocket, paint on his fingertip. Introduced me to Pac and the other Pac, down with the DU. Running with those damn kids, burners on the 3-2. Down the 23rd Ave, show me how we worked that. Streets was the canvas, always gotta watch your back. Yeah, a lesson untold, and he never had to say it cause we grew up with the code. The island was a sentence, don't get caught up, get gone. That's when I dipped out to the city on my own. And he showed the road that I could follow, learn to lead and know to follow. I can dig it to tomorrow, I'm an outlaw, rebel, level-headed is the mantra. You can be a gangster, just let them know you're conscious. Or maybe play the opposite, got to shout it louder. World don't need it, maybe you can make $1. He said we need promise, I promised I'm about it. Now I might get all, man, the dream's been accomplished. Yeah, he was a product of his upbringing, and he was seasoned by the way, it's kinda like a freedom. You should've seen him, smooth with the walk leaning, and like me, I resemble he, Mike dreaming. See, he was a product of his upbringing, and he was seasoned by the way, it's kinda like a freedom. You should've seen him, smooth with the walk leaning, and like me, I resemble he, Mike dreaming. Yeah, Mike Francisco, King Dream, legendary, TDK, original 415, whole Bay, yeah, A-Town, yeah, dear Miker, so long since you've been gone, I don't like it. And seeing that your legacy lives is so vital. Everywhere I go, I rep your name like an idol, and try to be the best that I is without the mic on. And Pete each song like you're writing on the wall, and I'm lightning on the draw. Heard a kill, got bars, help to heal the scars when you break the last straw. Hope you're seeing Bub and Quans up in the stars, and hope you see the love's here for you, that's ours. And John, man, he reps you so hard, it's beautiful. I'ma write the soundtrack, this should be a musical. Yeah, the unusual title that I'm working with. Thinking of a marching band, thinking of a master plan, man. Grandstand, the art of living. You should be the blueprint, call it dream vision. Even got a day in your name up in the bay. Best of both worlds celebrated by the lake. Remember that raw L logo that you made? The dream don't sleep, that's the message of the day. And piece by piece, how the songs get made. And each one teaches the reach and the aim. I'ma speak it till I reach it, watch me bubble through the pain. Every memory's a blessing, can't wait for dream day. See, I seen the road that I can follow, learn to lead and know to follow. I can dig it to tomorrow. I'm an outlaw, rebel, level-headed is the mantra. You can be a gangster, just to let them know you're conscious. Maybe play the opposite, got to shout it louder. World don't need it, maybe you can make $1. You said we need promise, I promised I'm about it. And now I'm like it all, man, the dream's been accomplished. Yeah, he was a product of his upbringing, and he was seasoned by the ways, kinda like a freedom. You should have seen him, smooth with the walk leaning. And like me, I resemble he might dreaming. See, he was a product of his upbringing, and he was seasoned by the ways, kinda like a freedom. You should have seen him, smooth with the walk leaning. And like me, I resemble he might dreaming. The dream continues.
Whenever I do a piece, I do it for my homies. Homies, you know? Homies, you know? I do it for other graffiti writers. I don't do it for nobody else, right? You know what I'm saying? I can't play that. I don't go out like that.
I get real fed up with people talking about hip hop this and hip hop that, walking around with clothes that say hip hop, you know? And that's not what it started out as. Not at all. You know, it wasn't hip hop until somebody decided to write a book on it. You know, decided to film a documentary on it.